It's the Steve Shannon Show with Mandy James at 8:27. So Crane Kenney, a name behind the scenes in the Chicago Cubs organization, was around when the Tribune Company owned it. And then the Ricketts came in, and this is like one of the few people they kept. And the reason they kept him is because the dude is brilliant. He basically is responsible for all the development that's happened inside Wrigley Field and all around it in Wrigleyville.
Amazing.
And got a pretty awesome July coming that starts, and we have Crane on the phone with us right now, with the fact that the Cubs have 15 home games in July.
Oh, terrific. Awesome.
Like the best line you could possibly say in your day is that 15 times Wrigley Field's going to be alive with Cubs baseball. And we have an opportunity to actually put a pair of fans in the seats this July.
We've got our first 10,000 arriving. We'll get a Cubs camo cap on the 4th. And our first 10,000 arriving on July 3rd are going to get one of our Cubs Hawaiian shirts. So a collector's item for sure.
Obviously, every summer now, we get used to Wrigley Field hosting lots of concerts. So we get kind of loud and fun in the friendly confines. What's coming up this summer there?
Yeah, we started our music business, more than 10 years ago with one show. We had Jimmy Buffett come in and play a pair of shows, one performer. And it's really blown up now to be a real big part of our summers. We'll have 10 different shows in the summer, highlighted by the Foo Fighters and Pearl Jam. Our country artist this year is Luke Bryant. We've got Def Leppard and Journey. It kind of runs the gamut from country to classic rock to hard rock, and it's always a full house and just a ton of fun here.
If you're ready to party before or after the game, if you want to catch a great meal somewhere outside of Wrigley Field, there's so much going on in the couple blocks surrounding the field.
Yeah, and that's been true forever, and now more so than in the past. We've added just this year a new hotel literally right across from Wrigley Field, where from the rooms you can look into the ballpark and see the game, and that's called the Zachary, Hotel Zachary. And then with a number of our partners, really sort of the who's who of the restaurant scene downtown, we've opened 6 new restaurants, including with the Boca Group, a place called Dutch and Docks. The Michelin star-winning chef Matthias Mergis opened his place called Mordecai's, and then there's a barbecue place called Smoke Daddy and a Tex-Mex place called Big Star.
Do you have a favorite yet that you'd like to recommend?
I can't pick. It's like, do you have a favorite child of your kids?
Yeah.
I keep that to myself. I think somebody told me once you shouldn't tell your kids which one's your favorite. But they're all great. Right now, the latest to open and probably the hottest restaurant is Dutch and Dock. And they've got Girl and the Goat downtown, if you've been there. GT Fish and Oyster and GT Prime, Bellina, Momotaro. These are all James Beard Award-winning restaurants. Chris Pandell, who was the chef at Swift & Sons, is the chef now at Dutch and Docks, and he's crushing it there. So that might be, just because it's the newest one, my favorite at the moment.
You have to go to more Cubs games, because every time you go to a Cubs game, you get to try something new.
As well as Gallagher Way, we opened this sort of playground for adults and kids right next to the ballpark. What used to be the car wash in our parking lots, now a big green space literally adjacent to the ballpark. And we thought of it as a place to let kids come run around and exhale, and if they got a little antsy during the game, blow off some steam. And it's turned into that, as well as a lot of fun for the adults to come and maybe get one of their favorite cold beverages and watch a little bit of the game on our big screen that's outside. And
can I ask you one favor?
Sure.
I'm not sure if you've heard of this cotton candy hot dog that the Erie Seawolves have. They're a minor league baseball team in Pennsylvania. Is there any way that you could maybe convince one of these chefs to bring something like that to Wrigley Field?
So wait, are you telling me somebody has blended cotton candy and a hot dog into one place?
Yep, so it's a hot dog on a cotton candy bun, and it's covered in Nerds candy.
We got a Hot Dogs limited edition Giordano's pizza hot dog.
Dang.
If you want to try and combine pizza and encased meats.
We once made in the studio a Twinkie cheese dog, where you use the Twinkie as a bun. You split that open from the bottom towards the top, and then throw in a hot dog and cover it with nacho cheese.
Dude, you guys now you're talking my language. That was a winner for me. I'm not sure about the cotton candy, but Twinkie, that was a big favorite when I was younger.
You're going to spend some time in July in Chicago. It needs to be around Wrigley Field. And right now, actually, caller 9 at 229-5100. We'll have a pair of tickets here for you to go enjoy a Cubs game and all the stuff that Crane just told us about on Wednesday, the 4th of July. Plus, if you're one of the first 10,000 in, you're going to get a Cubs camo cap.
Hey, guys, thanks so much for your time today, and look forward to seeing you here at the ballpark.